The war between Cameroon government and Biafran group is finally unveiled. BNL revealed. Biafran Nation League (BNL), a separatist group in Bakassi Peninsula, has vowed to commence militancy operations in the oil-rich region. The BNL threatened that it will not spare any ship found entering Nigeria or Cameroon through the peninsula coastal line. This was contained in a statement by the national leader of BNL, Prince Will Chimezie Richard, and Chief of Staff Linus Asukwo Essien. He said that its members were already losing patience and might do anything that would throw the nation into panic. Biya had, through his special envoy, commended the Nigerian government for arresting Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. BNL threatened to sabotage Cameroon and Nigerian maritime security in Bakassi, which will affect the economic and security of both countries. Militias in Bakassi will start intercepting vessels and apprehending all crew members on board, like we did in 2016 and 2017, who would deprive Cameroon from enjoying full sovereignty over Bakassi Peninsula. We are ready to return Bakassi back to the full insurgency, the group said. They claimed responsibility for the February 2016 interception and capturing of a merchant ship belonging to Benin Republic in the peninsula by an unknown Biafra militant group, which had then demanded the release of Nnamdi Kanu and warned that such action were likely to occur again. BNL warned Paul Biya to desist from making the same mistake as former Cameroon leader Amadou Ahidjo. BNL further accused Buhari and Biya of making plans to attack separatist groups operating at the borders and in the Gulf of Guinea, as contained in the Maro Agreement between Yakubu Gowon and Amadou Ahidjo. Cameroon is afraid of losing control over Bakassi as a result of the Biafran independence struggle, which might lead to insurgency in the Bakassi Peninsula. They want to renew their alliance under the Maro Agreement. They want to gang up against us, but this time they have failed. Our members and supporters in Bakassi and other areas are getting angry. Those in Bakassi are already making moves to return to the Greeks and show this government Pepe. They are playing with fire. They should be ready to arrest all of us because nothing has changed since the arrest of Kanu. The BNL reminded Pobia that, unlike IPOB, it is directly involved in the fight against Cameroon due to their presence in the oil-rich peninsula. You see, I don't know why some persons like putting themselves into a big ditch, a big problem, or a big trouble that doesn't invite them. I don't know. Look at the trouble Pobia has just put himself into. You are congratulating Buhari for arresting Nnamdi Kanu without carrying out a proper investigation and know why Buhari actually did what he did. You see? Can you imagine? And besides, not that Pobia may not know. He may know, but because he wants to at least show he wants to show the fact that yes, that he shows concern. We want Buhari to know that yes, he shows concern, and also maybe he was trying to seek for a favor from Buhari. So in the process now, see what he has put himself into. Unknown to him that the country, when talking about a country is not controlled by the president. It is controlled by the people. Yes, the president is just there to cheer the seat as a leader, but it is controlled by the people. It is what the people want that the president does. The president can only present the plan, the plan to the people. So it is now left for the people to decide that, okay, we want it, we don't want it. If the people say they don't want it, that's it. It's just like uh, um, uh, 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 Loretta Onoche was presented to the Senate for approval an approval of INEC chairperson, and it was rejected. You understand? And that is it. So the people have the right to decide. The people have the right to say, this is what we want, this is what we don't want. You don't decide for us. We don't want this, we don't want that. You are not the one to tell them that you don't force things on them. You understand? You don't force things on the people. You see that? So now, the BNL, Bakassi, that's the Biafra Nation League, have now decided that, look, that this is what is going to happen in Peninsula. This is what is going to happen in Cameroon. Since Paul Biya have decided to bring up a war, this is what is going to happen. Look at his own people now fighting against him. That is it. And this is how his administration will now be frustrated. Look at now some of the areas that he's supposed to be benefiting, he will no longer be benefiting it in the oil sector, and that will now affect his administration, the economy of his administration. You see that? So who is now going to be blamed? Who is not going to be blamed? That is what he caused for himself. That is the problem he brought to himself. That's the problem he brought to himself. So that is one thing. I don't know why people keep following Buhari sheepishly. I don't know what is in this Buhari. Let me hear from you from the outside to know what you have to say. If you're new, click on the red subscribe buttons as well as the bell buttons to get updated each time we upload any new videos. Thank you.